Hey, what's up, and welcome to the inaugural episode of the Growth Nexus Podcast. My name's Ryan Shelley, and I've been in search marketing for over 15 years, working with businesses ranging from small SMEs to Fortune 100 companies. Now, this podcast is a place where we'll explore the intersection of creativity, technology, and data, and how we can leverage these tools to better serve our customers and grow our businesses. The Growth Nexus Podcast is more than just my perspective. I'll be bringing in thought leaders, marketing professionals, and business executives to have open and honest conversations about their experiences, the strategies they've employed, and the lessons learned along the way. Now, in this first episode, I'll be flying solo, but you're going to want to subscribe and stay tuned because we have some really awesome content lined up, and I promise you're going to learn even more than I have. Now, over the past 10 years, I've been building content on YouTube primarily in the area of SEO. But I wanted to branch out, and I wanted to go beyond just ranking in Google and Bing and some of those other places and create a podcast where we can have those deeper conversations with industry leaders. And today in our first episode, I want to talk about some of the latest advancements in AI and how that's impacting businesses and marketing strategies. You see, at the end of the day, business growth isn't just about getting in front of more people. Yes, that's important, but it's also about building trust. It's about providing real value. And that's what we want to talk about. That's what we want to walk through. How can we help our businesses grow in a meaningful way by focusing on what really matters, the end customer, the people we are here to serve? Now, as everybody's aware, AI, it's everywhere. It's making a huge impact on marketing. And we've been talking about AI in SEO for a number of years, right? Generative AI has played a role in SEO in one way or another. But now it's accessible to everyone, and it's easier to use than ever before. In fact, a recent survey found that 88% of marketers are using AI in their day-to-day roles now, and that's just going to get higher and higher. Businesses, they're trying to figure out, how can we leverage AI to scale our content? How can we use it to improve efficiency, enhance customer engagement? But here's the challenge. Many companies are just copy and pasting AI-generated content, AI-generated strategies without actually thinking strategically about it. Creating 1,000 blog posts with AI might sound like a great tactic, but it doesn't answer the fundamental question: how does this serve the end user? AI is a tool. It is not a strategy. And if we solely focus on producing more content without considering the needs of our audience, we really risk wasting time and resources. And the businesses that are going to thrive in an AI-driven world are those that build trust, that understand their users, and leverage this technology to enhance, not replace, human connection. Over the last 6 months, we've seen a massive rise in AI-driven search platforms. Not only does Google have that capability, but tools like Chat Search and Perplexity are on the scene. A recent study revealed that 71.5% of Americans are using AI tools like ChatGPT for searching, but only 14% use them daily. This indicates that AI is currently a complement to and not technically a replacement for traditional search. And as marketers, as business owners, we have to adapt. And instead of just focusing on those traditional tactics that have gotten us to where we are, we need to be thinking and studying user behavior. How are people changing? How is their journey changing because of these types of platforms? Are they clicking through to websites after they're looking at an AI-generated summary? Understanding these behaviors will help us create more effective content strategies. So, like I said, we have to move beyond just tactics. We have to think a little bit more in terms of the psychology and the sociology of the people and groups we're trying to engage with. We need to understand user intent across different platforms. How are they using different platforms? What are they trying to solve when they use these platforms? We need to think about how we provide value at every stage of the customer journey, from figuring out what their pain points are and what their needs are, to interacting with our brand and engaging with our company long term. We need to build trust, not just through authoritative content, but through building relationship, adding those human touches, those human interactions along the way to build that connection that's going to go a long way. So yes, things are changing. SEO is changing, marketing's changing. We've got zero-click search, which is on the board now, but people are still engaging with content because that's what we do. Humans love content. Humans love stories. And they want to be engaging with those companies and building relationship with the companies who take human-centered approaches to marketing. And you can do this even in the AI-driven era. We can leverage these tools to help us build stronger connections and help us to grow our long-term success. So as you think about AI in your own marketing strategy, you need to start thinking through some of these questions, right? Are my tools driving my actions? Or am I just using my tools to make better decisions? Are we allowing AI to churn out content, or are we allowing AI to help us create better, more human-centric marketing? Maybe do the research for us better, help us rephrase our content so it's a little bit more clear. Those are some of the questions we have to think about before we take the actions. Now, I said this is our first episode. It's a brief episode. I wanted to get this journey started, and I'm really excited to be having these conversations with you. If you've got any comments, anything that you want to add to the conversation, or you're interested in connecting with us, please comment below. We'd love to have a conversation with you and see if maybe you'd be a good fit to do a quick interview and to share your insights with our community. In the upcoming episodes, we're going to dive deeper into a number of topics between how do we leverage technology, what's the role of data, how can we still be creative in the area of AI and not be stale. And I'm really excited to talk about with some of the guests that we're going to be interviewing and how these types of things are shaping the future of marketing. But until next time, I want to say happy marketing. Again, I'm Ryan Shelley. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Growth Nexus podcast.